What's up guys, my name is Tico and I'm from Invictus Barber Academy, and here I am, and my goal is to provide you guys here in this video, in this tutorial, a variety of content that will help you to achieve the greatest, that will help you to elevate your skills as a barber, as a professional barber. So that has been said, mullets are in trend right now. There's many clients that come and ask for this type of haircuts, and I felt, and I know it for a fact, there's many barbers sending me messages and asking, Tico, can I execute this type of mullet haircut? And then I wasn't ever able to do that, but now I'm here to share some knowledge, some information with you guys, and share a little bit about everything I know. And in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing in how to do mullets, how to cut mullets. And I have a previous videos that shows different type of mullets, and there's many out there. You know, there's long hair, there's long style of mullets, there's short, mid-length, with a crop, mullet with crop, with a short fringe, with a fade, with a high taper fade, with a lower taper fade, with a crop top, like I said, with texture, with no texture. So there's a bunch of styles out there, but today I'm going to show you a mullet, mid-length in the back, but also with a medium taper on the sides, and with a crop top, long cropped in the front, in the top, and then the fringe will drop to the eyebrows, as you can see. So let's move on, but before we move on, please subscribe, so all the time I release a new video, you're going to be notified and you won't miss. This is a free class, guys, and from the comfort of your home, you can be watching this and learning new skills all throughout all United States. I'm going to create a V panel here to separate and help me work organized. Okay, a V panel will help me put my focus in only where the spot that I need, so I don't get confused. I'm gonna take a V panel here. Since the hair is short now, I'm just going to clip the fringe. Clip the fringe. So now I'm going to start cutting. No, actually I'm gonna take another panel here, separate, so I'm gonna start cutting from the back. As you guys can see, it's separated, clip it. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Separate another panel. So now you're going to work more comfortable. And I'm going to start work from behind. I'm going to create a very short base. There's different ways you can do this. By creating this fade, now you have the guide all the way down to the nape. I'm going to turn the mannequin head. Still creating my base. So now I have my base. This is my guide now, and I'm going to cut everything else from the top of this back part to the bottom. Just make sure the hair is damp, and then you're gonna have a very precise cut. I don't want the hair here so long. What I'm going to do, now, I'm not going to elevate as much my finger. So since I have my guide all the way around the crown, I don't need a traveling guide. As you can see, my guide is my base. Cutting short right now. I don't want this mullet stays like too long. My fingers are slightly elevated, you guys can see. Take that away from you. Take another section. So now I only have my guide here. Moving into the sides, and this hair will be projected forward. The hair from the top and sides and back will just follow naturally. So since then, I'm gonna cut the hair in its natural direction, meaning that I'm gonna take this hair as a guide. I didn't do anything here, I'm just like checking on it. So this is my guide, and everything forward will be diagonal forward, because the hair will be styled forward, and then the hair will sit natural in the head shape. Diagonal forward. Take another small section. So the hair will sit natural that way. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side right now. So now, as you can see, I'm grooming all the hair forward from the top, what is left. Taking a small, fine profile guide, as you can see. And then I'm going to turn this head. I'm gonna use this guide. But now, since the hair will just drop naturally into the head shape, like this, all my section will be cut following the head shape, okay? You have to make sure the hair is pulled from the base and is directed. As you can see, the hair here is following the head shape. It's not square, it's not triangular, just following the head shape. So now I'm going to take another small section. The smaller the section is, guys, it's easier for you to find your guide. My guide is down here. My guide is right here, and I'm just following my guide. But be careful, because your body tends to pull the hair towards you, and if you pull the hair, all this hair from this side towards me, I'm going to over direct this way, and this is gonna be long. If that's what you want, cool, but if it's not, if you want to be inconsistent in length, just make sure your finger and the section is coming straight from its natural base. Okay, it's natural growth. This is my last section on the corner here. And then I'm going to cut the other side following my profile. So now I'm going to connect all the top with diagonal forward. And following the shape of the head, the full head. I'm going to round this off here, okay? My last one. Let's see if it's still some heads remaining for connection. As you can see, there's none. There's nothing overlapping now. All I'm going to do now is pulling the fringing down to the eyebrow. Take small sections and do point cutting. Just make sure everything is even, and rounding off the corners and match with the sides. Bring everything here with a little bit of elevation. Let's see if there's anything. There's nothing. I'm gonna point cut this to soften this a little bit. And also I'm going to do this on the other side. Point cut, elevate, connect. So now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna slice this hair a little bit to create some texture, some disconnection. As you can see, I don't close my shear all the way. Slice the hair, will give more movement into the hair, adding a little bit of more salt to this style. So now I finish my total haircut, and at the end now, the nape, I'm just going to make it even on the bottom, working on point cut technique, pulling all the hair down. Can follow a little bit of shape around and just connect and cut the length that is being chosen for you and your client. So now I'm gonna give life to everything I have done here, because without blow dry styling, we're using the right product and using my hands with all the tools and attachments from the blow dry, this won't look good. So at the end, the style what gives life to the piece of art that you have just created. So now I'm applying a little bit of paste, gentle. Make sure the product go into the hair on the root, because if the hair dry onto the root will give longevity to your haircut, to your style. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the blow dry, blow randomly. This hair needs to sit natural on the scalp, and this needs to flow a little bit, have some more movement, and the hair is going to be styled just like this way. No nozzle, no pressure, just a little bit, not too much for now. So the hair spread it out a little bit. Now I'm going to use the nozzle, the diffuser. This is a mullet with a crop top, long crop top. Forward. I apply the product first, and then I apply a little bit of sea salt. The sea salt helps dry the hair naturally and instantaneously. As you can see, I switch hands with my blow dryer because I'm more comfortable. See, if I had this blow dryer here, it was not comfortable enough, but now it's just switch hands. It's very comfortable for me right now. While I'm drying, the hair is taking form right now. I'm putting back a nozzle, no pressure, because I want this leaving the hair very natural. The sides, since I told you the hair is gonna go forward, I'm going to do a medium taper here. Turn this so you guys can see it. As you can see, now everything's 100% dry, and now I'm going to work with my clipper. Number 3, or the length you choose, always work in angle. Don't cut the fringe, because the fringe is part of the art. And do zeroing below. The angle will be backwards, will be just like this of my clipper, right above the ear. I'm going to create my first graduation line. Now I'm going to use my trimmers smoothly. Now my shaver. Up. Now I'm going to set my second graduation line, which is number 1, my half. And to refine, I use my zero open and slightly going to close down, closing a little by little. So now, since I started with a 3, I'm going to stop on that second graduation line, and I'm going to come down from 3 that is already there, and 2 open. Halfway closed, and closed. It's coming out good. So now 1.5 open. You have to connect all the guards so that your taper come out really clean. Halfway close and close now. So to clean and finish and fade that remaining line that you guys can see here on number 1, I'm going to start with 1 open and close. Still see some line, and I'll continue to blend. I'm coming back with the half. And open again. I'm going to connect here very, very light. so I don't mess the hair. See now, a mid taper with a crop top, fringe, mid-length mullet. Guys, you ask, and then it's here. Now we're going to be more comfortable whenever some clients sit in the chair and ask for a medium taper with a crop top, a mullet, like dropping naturally into the forehead. So I'm gonna break this down for you guys so you guys remember. I did a V panel on the top just to separate and so it can work more free and nothing bothers me. What I did, I start from the back. I cut it everything vertically, pulling everything out. This is all the same length, and below the occipital bone, it's a little bit longer, so we can see a little bit more of the shape, as you can see here. And the sides, what I did to the side is I cut everything diagonal forward because this hair is sitting natural on its head shape, as you can see. And then I cut the top cut the whole top following the head shape, since the hair is going to be styled this way. So cut everything into the head shape, both sides, everything equal. And I did my taper fade. I started putting in my first, actually my baseline I did with the number 3. Then I started in putting my first graduation line here, which was the 0. 0 and below means 0 trim and shaver. And then I put my second graduation line with the number 1 closed. And I actually blend that line with a half. And then I came from the top to the bottom with 2 open, halfway close and close, 1.5 open, halfway close and close. And then I end up finish cleaning the line with the number 1 and a little bit with the half. So if you guys like it, please comment, send to as many barbers if you can. If this help you, for sure will help someone else. And don't forget to subscribe, because by subscribing, all this content, guys, is for free. You're going to be receiving in your screen of your phone or TV or computer. So this is a free education. That's what I love to do, to share information, share knowledge. Hope to see you guys soon. See you guys in the next class. And just remember one thing: hair we can cut, but the mind we need to expand. See you next class.